Got a good thing coming, and it's all I need. Everything I wanted is in front of me. It's looking up and I'm down, sun is shining over me. I got a good thing coming, just wait and see. It's a good.
Feeling good, looking good, feeling good, looking
Good.
There we
Yeah.
are, everybody. Welcome to the 62nd Annual Wheelchair Regatta. Dory, how are we today?
We're doing great. Our best day of the year, right?
That is right, the best day of the year. You guys are seeing it on screen right now. What is the Wheelchair Regatta about for everybody watching?
Well, here at Gate Yacht Club, this is the 62nd Annual Wheelchair Regatta, and we bring our guests, our participants that are not ambulatory or non-ambulatory onto the bay for a tour.
How many years have you been involved?
Since about 2018, my boyfriend and I became members here at Silvergate, and we started volunteering, and you and I started filming and donating our video, and it's like a highlight of my year now. This year we have 350 guests that are come, and some are in wheelchairs, some are just need more assistance getting on the boats. Our Marines, we have Marines that come and volunteer, and I just love when they're lifting them up into the boats, and when they come back, our guests, they're just the biggest smiles ever. It's just a great day.
I, in a lot of ways, became a member here at Gate Yacht Club because of the Wheelchair Regatta. There's no day like it. Thank you for letting us be a part of this. Last message for everybody?
Just have a great day.
There we go. Have a great day. Sights and sound from the day coming at you right now.
Hi, this is our 62nd Annual Wheelchair Regatta at Gate Yacht Club. It's an excellent event. We had 270 guests come today from caregiver agencies throughout the county. We were able to take some disabled folks out on a private yacht and give them a private tour of San Diego Bay. It's about an hour and a half to 2 hour tour. They got to see the Midway from the water, the Coronado Bridge. We even took them out by the bait barge where they could see some seals and sea lions. Lots of smiles. It's just a real highlight of our yearly, the programs that we have here. It's just a real highlight. It's great to see these folks that wouldn't normally have that opportunity, to get out on a boat, to get them out there. And just like I said, it's heartwarming to see them happy, enjoying it.
What I love about this day is we're giving people an opportunity to go out on the water. Handicapped people, they don't have opportunities like that on a daily basis. It just makes us feel really good to contribute to their lives and just, give them a day that they will remember.
The best thing about volunteering here today is seeing everyone and how happy they are to get on the water. Some people for the very first time. And to see their faces and their smiles when they leave on the boat and when they come back, and they're so excited to have an event that they probably never will have again in their life. And it's just such a heartfelt, warm day.
A young lady being lifted into the boat. She's in a wheelchair with an American flag wrapped around her. And you couldn't have had a bigger smile on her face as she was being lifted into the boat.
I'm an ex-Marine, and I enjoy watching the Marines come down here and help the community and do a service to these people, and it just makes me proud.
Everybody seems very happy, excited to go out, be a part of the San Diego and the environment we are so blessed to be able to live in. It's great to give them the opportunity to experience that along with everybody else. It's what is unique about our city and one of the great things about it. So we're really pleased to be a part of it. I'm just going to take away the pleasure of giving to others and watching them have fun and have a great time.
So I'm an occupational therapist, and I've worked with the disabled since I was 16. And we bought a sailboat several years ago. I noticed, I had thought it'd be very hard for people with special needs or disabilities to get on a boat. So it's so nice to see the Marines come together to help everybody make this day come true and help them get a boat ride.
Hey, my name is Aaron Dishno, port captain here at Gate Yacht Club, and just want to let you know I actually in 2007 came out and did the Wheelchair Regatta and volunteered and helped people load boats, and joined the club in 2008 just because of the event. So every single year we do the same event, and it's just awesome seeing everybody's faces getting on and off the boats and getting them out of their homes. It's the reason I joined and the reason I'll be here for a long time.
I'd like to give a shout out to all the volunteers and all the time people have put in, not just today, yesterday, the days leading up to it and the days after, all the work it takes, and it's all a great effort, just awesome.
How many years have we been involved? This is our third year. It's the best time we have here at the club as far as events go. So as long as we've been members, we've been doing this event and we'll continue.
Yep, and what keeps us involved is what you said, it's fun, it's so much fun. This year we saw some people that were on our boat last year, so it's kind of some repeat visitors. But you get to meet people that you, in normal course of life, might not have an opportunity to meet, and just learn a lot of new things about new people.
Hi, I'm Lisa, and today was important because this is an amazing event put on by Gate Yacht Club. And meeting the people, just being interactive with everyone and really seeing the joy and the smiles on everybody's faces. Many of these people have never been on a boat before. There was a little anxiety, but once they got out there, the captains and all the people around them made them feel so welcome. So just brings joy.
This is our family's 36th year of doing this. My brother had spina bifida and was in a wheelchair for a large part of his life, and so this meant a lot to our whole family, and we have been doing it ever since, and we love it. It's the best day of the year.
It's just beyond words how fulfilling this is. Every year we look forward to it, I think more than last year. And so many wonderful guests, the Marines, all the volunteers. I think I added it up to over 700 people involved. You know, 20, 25 boats with their captains donating their time, their boat, their crew, their fuel.
People get so excited. We've had people here where we get the same people on our boat year after year, and they love it. It's for a lot of them, it's the first time that they get out during the year. Certainly the first time on the water, so they absolutely look forward to this, and it's amazing.
It's a treat for everybody, to those that get to go out, and the people here at the Yacht Club that volunteer their boats, volunteer their time. Yeah, that's a great day. It's a great day.
So this was my first time volunteering, and I totally enjoyed the idea of meeting the people, walking down to the boats with the different folks that were getting on the boats, and just understanding their story a little bit. It's always great to give back to the community when you can. So I just feel like really blessed to be able to give back a little bit.
What I love about being in the wheelchair regatta is just getting out on the water with people that don't normally get to go out here and share the fun that we have on San Diego Bay and showing them what this place is all about.
What did I enjoy most about today? Well, obviously taking the people out. It was an amazing morning. Nice and cool today, so I'm glad we brought the beanies. But we had a super energetic crew. They had a blast. They actually kept telling me to go faster and crash all the wakes and launch the boat. We didn't, I promise. But it was an awesome crew. We had a great time, and what a wonderful experience to put all our lives in perfect perspective. It was wonderful.
So the experience I try and give them when they're out in the water is I take them by the bait docks where all the Navy, the seals are, and I show them all the seals at the bait docks, cruise by the Navy's dolphin pens, and let them see the dolphins jumping in and out of the water. They seem to really get a kick out of that kind of stuff.
Being a part of the community and giving back is always important. You feel full, your heart feels full, and of course, again, it brings joy.
I mean, honestly, when it comes to helping out people or volunteering, I think you're the one that gets more out of it in some respects, because you just feel so good about just life in general. And I find for myself, honestly, if I'm feeling down, I always think one of the best ways to bring yourself up is to volunteer, to help people that, you know, could use some help.
I love it that, like you said, we do get to be all together, but I think one of the best things is that we get the Marines involved in this. Every year we get a new group, and they get to interact with our our guests. And I think that that's really important for them as well as our guests. And of course, just getting members involved in this and other people from coming from far away that come in and do this with us.
It's been a wonderful experience so far to be out here and provide an opportunity for people with disabilities to get out and enjoy the weather, enjoy the boats. So we're really pleased to be able to do it. This is our first time this year, but we'll be back again and again every year after that.
So I met a guest whose name was David, and we talked on the way down to the boat. And I think the funniest thing was he was telling me that one of his favorite shows growing up was Gilligan's Island. So we got to talk a little bit about Gilligan's Island and what that meant to him to be here. So it was his third visit, which I think is terrific. It's my first, but he really looked forward to getting on the boat and going out for a while.
The highlight of my day is just being here. I'm 92 years old and just happy to be alive and take a few images. Yeah, that's a great day for me.
Well, I love about today is the opportunity to continue working with persons with developmental disabilities and physical handicaps. I've spent a lifetime doing that since I've been a psychologist for 30 or 40 years. And I worked for the regional centers in Orange County, down here in San Diego, out in Pomona. So I have a lot of experience with persons who are very similar to whom we're giving a ride to today.
What experience are we trying to give them out on the water? I say we try and go as fast as we can for a little thrill. But for the most part, it's seeing dolphins, some sea life, some of the sights around, some of the big boats. We go around the midway, get them up nice and close, things like that.
Yeah, that's to show the sights, and we like to tell a lot of stories about what we do on the boat. People like to really hear about how we use our boat and what we enjoy about it, so we like to share those stories with them too.
I think people would need to know about this event because it's rewarding, and we help a lot of people, I think, that never get to come out.
There's a lot to know about today. I think first of all is just helping people who otherwise wouldn't have an opportunity to get out on a boat and cruise around with other people.
I've been a member since 1998, and this is probably my 23rd or 22nd year doing this, so it's just been a wonderful experience. I just enjoy taking the people out. They get such a happy face, and I love joking with them and talking to them. Have a great time all the time, and they're so appreciative, and it's just a great day. And if you haven't volunteered, volunteer, because we always need help.
What do we love about Silvergate? Am I allowed to say the bar upstairs? I love that place. Now, honestly, it's a beautiful spot. It's probably one of the best views in town. We don't have all the way around, but front, back, and to the right. Beautiful views. And of course the club, everyone's super friendly. No drama here at Silvergate. We love it.
Our family's been doing it since as long as I can remember it. Yeah, it's just in the 70s, and my children have grown up in it. My sisters, which we're all right here, are all part of it. It brought my mom and dad over from the club next door they used to be at. And the thing that's really important to me is we just get to enjoy people that don't get to get out and just see the joy in their faces. That a lot of these people don't get out but this one time a year. And another really big thing for me is that all of our family is in it, and it's just, we have a big family, an extended family, that we just have a lot of joy doing this.
What do we love about Silvergate? I love the camaraderie, you know, and this just helps build that as well.
Yeah, I like Silvergate. Again, the camaraderie. Everybody here is into boating, whatever it may be, and so it's just like a family here. You're one group of people that are all into the same kind of recreation. So you got something to talk about with your friends.
Everybody wants to help everybody, and this is, you know, this tops it off for us. Makes it great.
This day to me is just special, again, like the others have said, just seeing the smiles on the guests' faces and seeing the Marines working together and lifting the wheelchairs over the boats. I get to come from Arizona to here, so it's just a special trip that I make. And Helen's come with me the last couple years, and so I've got a new family member, and that's what's special to me.
What we try to provide out on the water is a trip that educates the passengers to the different parts of San Diego Harbor. And we would like to also have a little bit of interest, excitement going through some wakes if people aren't used to that, and looking at huge boats that we pass as we go by the Navy and then switch over to the mainland.
This is just one of the best clubs in the United States, just because the people are so friendly and we put out so much to the community, and it's just, in days like today, just makes it so much more special being a member here.
Well, I like coming out here because it's, you get to see, first of all, people that really appreciate what you're doing for them, like getting them on the boat, and you get to work with a lot of different people to see how happy they are. And you get to work with a lot of people to work it together so that everyone can make this happen.
It just really makes you feel good to help out and just spread joy. What I enjoyed about today was how much feedback and enjoyment we got from everybody. They were very enthusiastic. I didn't realize this, but some of them have done this many times before, and they said how much they look forward to it and how important it was to them. So it was really, that part of it was really cool. I enjoyed it.
So what I love about Silver Gate Yacht Club is that we all have just embraced each other. We all become family to each other here. And it's just, it's small and it still feels quaint, and we have just a lot of family and extended family, and we all enjoy being here.